Welcome to episode 55 of Apartment Hacker, where tonight we're going to talk about want to and have to. Want to and have to. And I'd like to start it out by suggesting that if you really want to be a part of something bigger than yourself, you can't look at it like I have to be a part of this thing. This is most applicable in the area of work, right? Most organizations have a mission statement or a vision statement or a purpose, and that purpose sometimes, many times, gets written and put in a drawer. And people in higher positions of leadership really want people to live by the mission, live by the purpose, live by the values. But because it's in a drawer and it's never talked about, the people that they want to live by those values and purpose and mission, vision, so on and so forth, feel like they have to. They have to. The want to people can't understand why the have to people don't live by it. They can't understand it. Why don't these people get behind the mission, the vision, the purpose, and the values of this organization? It's because they feel like they have to. You've not made them a part of the process of wanting to, instilling want to in a person's mind. And I'm going to tell you a couple of different ways that you can change that. And a couple of different ways you can change a want to attitude or a have to attitude rather into a want to attitude. The first thing is that you have to approach every interaction with anybody in your organization with a servant's mind. A servant's mind. You're there to take roadblocks and impediments out of their life. Anybody that works for you, your primary job is to take roadblocks and impediments out of their life so that they can get their work done. They can do it effectively and efficiently, and they're not stumbling over and tripping over and having to hop over and plow through roadblocks. You take it out of the way and you make it smooth for them to get their work done. You become hyper focused on growing people. Hyper focused. As a leader, it is your number one priority. Your number one priority to grow great character in individuals. It's not only your mission and your have to or want to. It's just necessary in order to create leaders that can then take your organization to the next level. You have to approach everything under the premise that you're growing someone, even if you go to the extent of manufacturing events in the workplace in order to hone character and hone skill in a person so that they can become a better leader. And to the extent that you can sort of manufacture events that not only impact their work life, but impact their home life or their ability to go out into the community and serve, you'll knock a home run every single time. If you can make those events affect their personal life or their community life in addition to the work life, it'll pay back in absolute spades. So clear the path. You have to clear the path, and you have to focus on growing people and growing their characters. So I would tell you, my call to action for you, and I hate to recommend books. Actually, I love to recommend books. There was a book that was written by Robert Greenleaf way back when called Servant Leadership, rather. It's a really thick book. The basic premise of it is that you are really a Sherpa for those people that you lead on a daily basis. Sherpa being a person that leads people up mountains and makes sure that they stay safe along the way, and a person that takes impediments out of their way or roadblocks out of their way. That's your job, and you really need to read up on how to do that well, how to become a servant and lead with a servant's mentality. So that's my call to action to you tonight. Run out, sprint out, and get the book, Servant Leadership by Robert Greenleaf, and read it. And I'd love to hear back if you do actually take action on that. So anyway, have an amazing evening, and we will talk to you soon.